Don't ever wear Zero Waste Daniel unless you want compliments and attention. I tell people I specialize in best night of your life clothing. I think to be a relevant company in 2024, you need to be solving problems and answering questions. How do I be inclusive? How do I be sustainable? How do I be mindful? And how do I make something that is relatable to other people and says something about who I am without ever opening my mouth? My name's Daniel. I have a company called ZeroWasteDaniel, and we focus on making gender-free upcycled clothing out of pre-consumer, post-production scrap material. I started this brand because it was the company I wanted to shop from that didn't exist. Every single one of our pieces is made from these little scraps and leftovers that other designers throw away because traditional apparel production is really wasteful. So we take those leftovers and those scraps and odds and ends and join them back together to make new fabric that you can cut new pieces out of. And because of the nature of our business, every single piece comes out as a one of a kind. I would describe my clothing as fun, comfy, and exciting. Something about the dynamic nature of the patchwork that makes people want to touch it, compliment it, talk about it. And what I love so much about that is it starts conversations. You know, something as simple as a compliment, I love your sweater, or that looks great on you, starts a conversation that leads into upcycling, sustainability, core values, and brings people together. And I love that so much.
I met Daniel and fell in love with him before I fell in love with his business, and knowing that it was everything that I loved about fashion, but also being done ethically, I just had to be a part of it.
Partner with a company like Newly gives us access to a whole new audience, and that's really exciting to me. Upcycling is something that I don't just want to do one sweatshirt at a time, but also by the thousands, and that's what we're doing with Newly. They sent us past rentals, retired pieces from old seasons, and we transformed them into 10 new designs that take those pieces, reimagine them, transform them into something else, and now can be rented again with a whole new style.
The Newly and ZeroWasteDaniel collection that we're doing is really, I can't emphasize enough, a labor of love.
At our event, we had guests deconstruct denim, and one of the reasons I wanted to do that was that people have all these ideas about sustainability and upcycling, but until you get your hands in it, you don't really know what it's about. And by allowing our guests to participate in the actual activity of upcycling, I think it kind of breaks down a barrier about how long does this really take? How much skill do you really need? Do you like doing it? Do you not like doing it? And it gives you a new appreciation for the people who put their two hands into those garments.
What I want people to know about ZeroWasteDaniel is that it's for anyone who wishes to participate. You know, sustainability, when you really think about it, can be heavy, it can be depressing, a little bit scary, and we just try to make it fun.
It's transformative to see someone's self-confidence blossom in front of you, see that a piece of clothing makes them feel good about themselves or feel confident in themselves, feel included in our mission. It's also about inspiring other designers. I can't clothe the world by myself, so I want other designers to look at this business and think, well, if one person can make a self-sustaining business off of scraps and off of their ethics and still express themselves and participate in the industry they love, maybe I could do that with trash near me. And together we can actually change the conversation and change the course of this industry. I can't do it alone.